It's day number 3, and I'm on my way back up from LeConte Canyon from the bottom, down by the ranger station, back up into Ducey Basin. Today I was going to go on up over Muir Pass, but this thing kicked my butt yesterday. Yeah, well, by the time I got down to the bottom, I was completely exhausted. So I thought maybe we just go back up into Ducey Basin today, and because I mean, if it was that bad coming down, what is it going to be going back up? Anyhow, I'm maybe a quarter of the way. I got started early this morning, trying to avoid the heat, and I might be a quarter of the way up now. And frankly, I'm feeling pretty good. So I'm stopping for a little breakfast now. I didn't want to take time for breakfast down in camp and coffee and sit around. I want to get an early start to try and beat the heat. And so far, it's been pretty good. Heat-wise, hasn't been bad, and I've been feeling pretty good. So, little by little, short steps, take it slow, stay hydrated, you know, stay energized, and we'll get up out of this canyon. It's just gorgeous. It's another wonderful day. A little bit of change of plans, but I'm feeling good about it. And I'm feeling really good this morning. So, I'm still on my way up out of the canyon. This is the hike I'm looking forward to, up into that gap up there. I'm taking another little rest break on the trail coming up out of LeConte Canyon. As you can see, we've come up a ways. I'm thinking probably more than half by now. And it's going along pretty good. I'm taking it slow, small steps, a lot of breathing, and a lot of short breaks. Trying to keep it under the threshold of exhaustion. But I'm feeling pretty good, and I think it's going to go well. There's no rush. When I get to the top, I'll get to the top. I'm up to the footbridge now, as you can see. This may be about 2/3 of the way up. I started at 7:30 and it's 11:30 now. So that's 4 hours. No speed record, I'm sure. But 4 hours to get up here, maybe 2/3 of the way. So I'm feeling pretty happy. Gonna top off water here. Got a real nice place to pump, and then maybe another couple hours or so we'll be up on top. This is the view looking up from the footbridge. Nice little waterfall coming down through here. Okay, here we are at the rim. Finally made it up out of LeConte Canyon. It's 1:30 in the afternoon now. So I started at 7:30 this morning. 6 hours for 3 miles. So I took a lot of breaks and took it slow. So coming out of here, up these very steep switchbacks, I was averaging about a half a mile an hour. Gorgeous place. I'm just glad to be up out of that canyon. Man, I'm going to take a little break here. Found a real good campsite for tonight. This is the lower basin. I was going to go to the upper basin, but I'm pretty tired after coming out of LeConte. So I took the first really good one that I saw. As you can see, we're in the lower basin. There's the ridge that divides them. Back up behind that ridge is the pass. And of course, we still have the pinnacles over here. Water not too far away. I'm going to set up my tent to make sure it can be rainproof. Looks like we might have a little weather building here. So it's real good in the rain, not a problem. This is where we came up from. So we're finally into Ducey Basin. Going to have a nice camp tonight and get rested up. Tomorrow we go over Bishop Pass. This is the Sea to Summit 5-liter kitchen sink. Nice little water bag. The plastic cable in the rim was just giving me fits. I couldn't get it to straighten out at all. So I snipped it in 2 places and just pulled it out of there. Now I can dip water, carry it up to camp, and just hang it on something. Now, like if I'm going to pump some water, I can put my pump right in there, or my hose right in there, and then pump without a problem. So it turns out to be a nice piece of gear, but I think it's better without that little cable in the top, frankly, because I can handle it better, and it's pretty useful. It's light, it handles easily. So this is a good way to have water in camp, so you don't have to crouch down by the stream where the mosquitoes are and you're in an uncomfortable position, and you can have water right up in your camp in a convenient place to pump. There's a stream in that little gully there. Not too far from camp, but it's a lot more convenient to have the water hanging right in camp. And I can sit down right beside the kitchen sink and pump water.